Bricktopian.
Hello everyone, it's Bricktopian here and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing an unboxing for March of 2026 and it is of 2 Pokemon sets. I was really looking forward to these because I think they are cute. I didn't get the bigger ones of Pikachu or the one that has 3 Pokemon all in one because they're quite expensive, take up a lot of room, and I personally was a bit disappointed with parts of the Pikachu build. But yes, these are the other 2. Well, there's actually 3 others. This is 2 of the other 3. And yeah, anyway, so these had just come out for March. Well, actually, no, sorry. They came out the end of February, technically, didn't they? They came out on, was it the 27th? But yeah, anyway, this is the outer box, obviously, because they just arrived. So this is good. But anyway, let's open this box and take a look. So once you open the outer box, it opens like a lid, by the way. You can see there are 2 sets inside, as I just said. But you have to pull this about quite a bit because it's quite a stiff box, honestly. So, but yeah, if you pull that open, you can take out the first one, which is Eevee. Very cool. And the next one, which believe it or not is actually selling on eBay for even more than the Eevee set, actually quite a lot more, is this one, which I got using Insider's points. Yes, it's the mini Pokemon Center. Ta-da! So yeah, I really like the look of both these sets. I imagine that Eevee will be a really fun build because I've heard good things about it, especially regarding the build for the tails in particular. But all of it looks quite interesting. It looks very curved, very textured. Sometimes lots of texturing in these character builds doesn't work, but I feel like because they kept the face very smooth, it's going to have a really good end result. And then obviously the mini Pokemon Center is a very small build. It only has 233 pieces, and yet it's still an 18 plus set, which is hilarious. But you know, they do that with quite a few of these insiders reward sets now. It's just a marketing ploy because they know only adults are really going to be able to get that many insiders points saved up from frequent expensive purchases that they can afford to use the points to get this, because it was quite a lot of points. But it's a really nice little thing. But what I really hate is that there's mostly just stickers on here. Like that logo is a sticker, which is absolutely ridiculous when you have to use this many points to get it. And the fact that it's going to be so hard to buy on the aftermarket. Like I've already seen it on eBay for someone selling it for £150, which is absolutely pathetic. And I know Pokemon is popular. I was going to say pathetic. No, it's not. It's not pathetic. I know it's really popular, but that is just insane to me when the build is pretty simple. I mean, I like that the doors can open in that, but you know, it's just a very simple thing. But yeah, anyway, you can see the inside there. It hasn't got a back on it, which I'm going to probably add a back to mine because I'd like to put it in a micro layout maybe. And then, yeah, there's the back of the box. It just shows a little tiny interior, not much to it. But there's enough to give you a suggestion of detail at that scale, because obviously it's micro scale. Some people want it minifig scale, but I've actually over time learned to appreciate micro scale, and I like it a lot more than I did. Yeah, the box, it looks very cool. You've got the Pokemon logo there, you got Eevee's name there, Pokeball logo there. You got the number of what Pokemon it is, because it's number 133 or 133. It says it's 587 pieces. It's set number 72151, and it is also 18 plus. I like the tan along the bottom to match this part of the fur. I think that looks really good. I like that you can move the ears in different poses. I think that'll be a fun feature. And on the back, it shows it in a slightly different pose. And it also shows how the tail can move, and it shows you the scale of the set, which is actually 19 centimeters high by 21 centimeters wide or deep. So it's not tiny, but it's far from massive as well. This set was £55, which is insane to me. It is a lot of money for the size of this box. Like, you'd think this would be a lot cheaper set, like a £30 set. But I did use points to get it a bit cheaper. I wouldn't have got this at full price, no way, because in my opinion, even though it's great and is the cheapest of the Pokemon sets, I still think it's overpriced by quite a bit. But I think this is a nice build, and I'm not a massive Pokemon fan, but I do like Pokemon, and I think this will look really nice with some other displays, like with the tuxedo cat. It'd be quite funny to see a real life animal or pet next to a fictional one. But anyway, let's open the boxes themselves because I want to know how many bags there are. So both boxes have push tabs, so they're easy to open and you don't need scissors to open them, which I'm pretty happy about. And you don't have to completely destroy the box, especially with the smaller one that's obviously going up in value. I mean, I could have sold this set and I would have made loads of money, but honestly, I'm not into Lego for that reason. I don't buy Lego because it's an investment. Some people do, but I don't. I personally just buy sets or get sets that I want to build. There's some promos I may have happened to have got anyway before that I ended up not wanting and be like, I'm just going to give this away. But that's where it's come free with something else anyway. But I want to build this, yeah, for a micro layout. But anyway, let's have a look at the smaller set first because I want to know how many bags are in this. So it looks like there's 3 by the looks of it, but I could be wrong. So bag 3, bag 1 there. Bag 4, bag 2. Oh, so there's 4 bags in this set. Okay. Okay, there's 4. There's 4 individual paper bags, which is quite a lot for a set this size. But yeah, there you go. 4 bags. They're all paper because I think nearly all the sets for 2026 are paper now. I think they've finally reached that point. This plate, though, is randomly separate. I know it's a fairly large piece by the Skeller set, but why does this need to be separate? I don't know. And then, oh, there's 2 of them. I say there's the second one there. But you also get a small sticker sheet, which is very, like, small indeed. It's only got 3 pieces on. But the fact that all 3 of these are stickered is just ridiculous and stupid. Especially the fact that they could reuse those in other Pokemon sets, even at different scales. They could be used for different things. But there's the instruction manual. I do like how the Pokemon logo looks, but again, I really don't like these white, boring instruction manuals. I get that they are cost effective and they save ink, but they are so boring. And when it's a set that you have to spend a lot of points to get, I want a really fancy instruction manual. I know I don't look at them that much, but I just want something really fancy if I'm going to be getting it with that many points. But yeah, it's a pretty simple build. It looks cool, but I wouldn't say it's going to be the best build in the world. But, you know, I just wanted a micro scale Pokemon set and I thought that's cool. I know some people are really annoyed that it's not minifig scale. I know I keep repeating myself and saying that, but I actually don't mind that. So, but yeah, it's not the most extensive thing ever, and at least this one you didn't have to spend a load of money from to get a GWP like you do with the badges one, but it's still ridiculous in my opinion. Anyway, the Eevee one. Let's see how many bags there are for this one. Again, this is an 18 plus set, and look how boring the instruction manual is. Like, they could have given us some nice anime style Pokemon art, like from the shows even if not from the games. But no, we get boring art. I get it also makes the build stand out more, but you know, I mean, I don't mind the black boxes. Some people hate the black boxes, but I like the black boxes. I just don't really like the boring instruction manuals because to me they're like little books, and I like to have them look graphically interesting. Boxes I don't really care as much because I just keep them hidden away in the shed anyway. But there's a nice little quick look at little information on the Pokemon, and it's cute how it's got the game version and the Lego version side by side like that, and it tells you some little details about it, which is really cute. So like it tells you that it's a normal type Pokemon. It tells you its abilities are running away and adaptability. Its weaknesses are fighting, which is not really ideal for a Pokemon. It can come in male or female. Its weight is 6.5 kilograms. Its height is 0.3 meters, and its category is evolution. It says bio. Its ability to evolve into many forms allows it to adapt smoothly and perfectly to any environment, which is cool. And it has got a lot of different evolutionary versions of this Pokemon, and I would love to see Lego do more. And it'd be interesting. And I love Eevee. I think Eevee's one of the cutest looking Pokemon ever. I prefer the cute looking Pokemon to the really dangerous looking ones personally. Some people might prefer them, but I prefer the cuter looking ones personally. And to me, Pikachu and Eevee are my two favorite probably Pokemon, but unfortunately the Pikachu one, yeah, set didn't really do it for me. But anyway, let's have a look at these bags. So you've got bag 6 there, which I'm guessing is going to be the final bag anyway. There's bag 5. There's bag 4. There's bag 3. There's bag 2 there. And there's bag 1. So yes, there are 5. There's 6 bags in this set compared to the 4 that's in the Insiders set. And yeah, I look forward to building both of these. I think that Eevee will be a good build. I just think that perhaps it won't be the most extensive build ever considering the price point for this, but I still look forward to doing it. And I'm not even sure exactly where I'm going to put this yet, but I'm hoping it can go somewhere nice and have its own space. But yeah, anyway, there's not really a lot else I need to say on this, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share and subscribe for more videos, and see you again in the next one. Goodbye.